The lift doors opened on my floor, and there he sat with another woman on his lap. She looked straight at me, laughed with contempt and asked, "Is she your maid?" He instantly froze, let her slip to the floor, and began stuttering nonstop. At that moment, I knew my payback would be far sweeter than I imagined. I thought I had it all figured out. Perfect boyfriend, perfect life in Savannah. But nothing, and I mean nothing, could have prepared me for the moment I found my boyfriend of 2 years passionately kissing another woman, only for her to look at me, dead in the eye, and ask if I was the cleaning lady. What the hell happened next wasn't just a breakup. It was an absolute masterclass in Southern revenge, served with pie and pure, unadulterated satisfaction. My name's Ella Garrison, 29 years old, a third-grade teacher at Forsyth Elementary. For 2 wonderful, seemingly normal years, I'd been with Colby Brennan. He was 31, a landscape architect, and the heir to one of those old Southern families where everyone has a portrait in the Historical Society and very strong opinions about proper silverware placement. We lived separately, because respectable people wait until marriage, according to his grandmother, Donna Eugenia. She lived in this sprawling antebellum mansion on Bull Street, and let me tell you, Donna Eugenia was the kind of woman who could end your social life with a single, perfectly aimed raised eyebrow at the country club. When she said jump, the entire family, including Colby, didn't just ask how high, they practically launched themselves into orbit. Colby worshipped her. His entire inheritance, this beautiful, restored historical home worth millions, hinged on staying in her good graces. Which, in hindsight, made what was about to unfold absolutely, perfectly poetic. It was the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, just a regular afternoon. I left school at 5:30, excited to meet Colby at his downtown office. We had reservations at the Grey, that converted Greyhound bus terminal turned super fancy restaurant where you practically need a bloodline tracing back to the founders of Savannah just to get a table. I was wearing my favorite navy dress, the one Colby always said made me look like Jackie Kennedy. I'd even blown out my hair instead of just wrestling it into my usual teacher bun. I was feeling good. I parked, took the elevator up to the 8th floor where his firm occupied the entire level, and stepped into the quiet corridor outside his office suite. And that's when I saw them. My blood ran cold. Colby had a woman pressed against the wall, right outside his office door. She was a redhead, in a skin-tight crimson dress that probably cost more than my monthly salary, with her arms wrapped around his neck. His hands were on her waist. They were making out like teenagers at prom, absolutely lost in each other. I just stood there, frozen. My purse dangled from my shoulder, heavy and useless. My boyfriend of 2 years, the man I loved, was devouring another woman's face a mere 15 feet away. It was a surreal, sickening slow-motion car crash. She saw full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.